Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Distant Star Revenant Fleet by Blazing Griffin. It is a very, very fun game. It is quite addictive, very, very FTL-esque, and you'll see why I compare it to that game. It has a lot of that. If I had to compare it to two games or tell you what the games kind of blend together, if you guys have ever played Arclash Legacy, where you had all your units that you had to move around and then you could dodge fireballs and certain attacks, and then like somebody would explode in the middle and you'd have to run away, and you had the tactical pausing, but it was still real-time strategy. That's what this game reminds me of a very, very, very large amount. And on the flip side of that, it reminds me of FTL as you go from jump to jump with a limited supply of supplies, which would be like your fuel, and you need supplies for every jump you go to, and random roguelike things happen throughout. So you're going to see kind of a mix and mashup of a few different genres or a few different games all thrown into this game, and it's in very early access on Steam right now. I believe you only have one map that you get to play through, but there's going to be additional jumps later down the road. I'm pretty excited to see how this all plays out and see what the end result of this game is going to be. I think this is going to be another one of those just classic games, those like timeless games that you pick up and you're like, this is a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. So we're going to hop in and get started, and hopefully I don't make a complete fool out of myself. A partial fool I'm okay, but a complete one, not okay.
It is said we were once a single people, taking our first faltering steps into the unknown. Then we discovered the Ark. An alien artifact of unimaginable power. It sent us deeper and deeper into the stars, unlocking the path to our enlightenment, even as it tore us apart. We are the Akari, keepers of the Ark. If we are warlike, it is because so many seek to destroy us. Now, the Othani, our oldest enemies, have laid siege to our home world of Eos and have dispatched a great weapon of war against us. The Erebus platform. A planet killer. A threat of such magnitude it must be destroyed, lest our enemies wrest the Ark from the molten remains of our shattered world.
And there you have it, folks. There you have it. I'm going to skip this part right now. This is basically a tutorial mission and kind of sets up a little bit of the storyline. Your Akari warfleet has been dispatched to intercept the Erebus platform, an Orthani superweapon capable of destroying planets. Part of the way through your journey, your war leader signals an immediate drop out of interspace. Defend yourselves. No, it was an ambush. You casualty ratings and massacre. Sorry, guys. You have been betrayed by your war leader, one of your closest friends, and are one of the few Akari to survive the massacre at Tartarus. Now it is up to you to lead the Akari to victory. Fight your way across the galaxy and destroy the Erebus platform before the Orthani use it to annihilate your homeworld, Eos, and they secure the Sacred Ark forever. Salvage what you can from the wreckage of your fleet and then jump to interspace to begin your mission. Alright, so here's the starting thing. And I think this has changed actually since the first time I played, because I don't recognize some of the ships. Alright, the unfortunate reality is you only start with 30,000 monies, and the Pulsar is a super useful ship, and I want it. I want it a lot, so I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to buy the Lancer, which is also super useful, but it's a little bit weird. All three of these ships actually handle quite differently from one another. It would be nice to be able to get all of these, or maybe a combination of any two of them, but for now that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go and start this up. So let's hop in here and click on the jump button. You'll notice up here your money and then your supplies, which is how much you're able to up here. That's how many jumps you're able to do. So you'll see this is very, very similar to FTL, where you go from jump to jump to jump to jump. But the big thing is, I don't believe there's going to be a time limit. Like, you can probably jump to here, down to here, over to here, and probably hit anywhere and everywhere that you possibly want. It does show there's a danger level, so maybe I'm wrong on that. But let's go down to the T platform. I don't know what that's all about, but hey, some people like T. A transmat platform can be accessed from an orbital georeactor in a system. The use of these tethered worm portals grew out of early Akari logistics efforts to move supplies safely across the battlefield, but the power required to run them soon proved prohibitive. It's easy to see why that moon is the portal reactor. Use the portal to purchase supply. Well, we could buy supply if we had any money, so that was kind of silly. Well, at least I know now. See, there's still stuff that I learn every time I play this. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to jump to the next area. That really didn't gain us anything. That was not a net win for us. Alright, to the next area we go. Alright. The tired woman who hails you is neither Akari nor Orthani. Commander, please, you must leave immediately. We are a peaceful people forced to build for the Orthani fleet. If our masters find out you are here, we will be punished. Then we will move on. If you have gods, pray to them for our victory. This is war. We cannot leave such valuable resources in the hand of our enemies. Then you should have died rather than become slaves. We'll be nice. We'll leave. She shudders in relief. Thank you, Commander. I see the Akari's reputation for brutality is undeserved. So, we will continue on. Unfortunately, not much is happening right now for us, and I do apologize for that, but it's the nature of the game. Sometimes it'll be way more bloodthirsty and just horrible for you, and other times it'll be easier. So, the large meteoroids, sure, create an occasional hazard to shipping in this system. If nothing else, regular impacts on your metalloid hull and the clamor of the collision alarm are a constant irritation. Well, this is going to be probably the least priority target. Alright, I guess we'll head toward the priority target. The least exciting first look ever if nothing happens. Alright, here we go. The orbital shipyard here is registered to the Orthani, but one of their own fleets is moving in to attack it. As you jump in from inner space, you receive a Priority 1 Visicom message. Accept the message. The source of the message is a dusty scholar in thick glass eyewear. An Akari, thank the philosophers. I am an Arch-Sage of Orthon. Worked in the Grand Library, you know. I will share everything I've learned about the Ark if you rescue me from these murderers. Nobody knows more about the Ark than our Agictum. You are of no use to us. Our people value little more than knowledge of the Ark. Prepare for rescue. Defend the orbital shipyard and rescue the scholar. Alright guys, now here's how combat is going to work. It's all real time, but there is a tactical pause. You can move around with the arrow keys. I am not a huge fan of moving around with the arrow keys. You can also pan to the edges of the screen. It doesn't look like they went with the middle mouse click and drag feature that some people prefer. I don't mind it. I think it's an okay idea. It works. It works. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to get my arc guy, my Lancer dude, out of the way. And in addition, I'm going to put him here and him here. They're going to attack from this general direction. Now I can actually select all of these guys, and we're going to actually move. And they have a few different skills that each one uses. So let's take a look at this real quick. The Lance guy only has one attack. It's his big Lance move. You can either click it here, or if you have him selected, hit Q. So this would be Q, W, E. E is for his particular move on this guy right here. And that basically increases the damage output of his weapons. This guy has a W attack and a regular auto attack. These are both auto attacks. This is an auto attack. And this is a repair thing. It'll repair any hull damage done in a big chunk and then more over time. So there's that, and we're going to unpause it now. I'm going to hit the Q attack, and I'm going to fire on that guy right there. There we go. And unfortunately, this is going to get a little bit messy. It is an unfortunate reality. We're going to focus fire the big guy up front, and we're going to even use our special attack. There we go. This guy hopefully will shoot out all these little drones. That's my goal, my hope. Ooh. Actually, I kind of want him over here. Alright, it looks like he's able to fire again, and we're going to do so. There it is, and we do significant damage with our little dude over here. It's actually sweet, sweet nice. He's going to start taking some damage soon, though, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. Or more than slightly unpleasant. Alright, we're going to do that again. And then we're going to switch over to him, and we're going to hit the E key and increase our damage output some more. We'll move up a little bit closer with him. We're going to move in a bit closer with these guys as well. We're going to get out of the storm. The little area there is a nasty, nasty thing. Oh! And we're being attacked from the backside too, it looks like. Or maybe it's just the drones are attacking. It's the drones that are attacking. My bad. I apologize, folks. We are not being attacked from the backside. Alright, we're going to launch that. And we're going to use our repair feature on our guy here, hopefully. Maybe. Come on. Use it. There it goes. Alright, now we've killed off all the bad things that are around. Our timer is going to click over, and we're going to get our shields back, which is going to be nice. Alright, we're going to reposition over here. We're going to get our heavy shield guy up to the front lines. And get him to start attacking. This guy to start attacking as well. And we're going to launch on him with this. It's like we already got through the shield, and he's already down. So there we go. We're looking pretty good at this point. We're going to increase his power with that. And unfortunately, this guy's got a decently long reset timer, so we have to wait for his shots each time. 2 seconds, 1 second, and now we can fire. And there it is, and that's going to do a pretty good sizable chunk of damage. He's still sitting in the storm. We should probably move him out of that. I'm not sure what it does. I think it debuffs our ships. Alright, we'll finish him off right there. We'll switch over to this guy. Actually, we didn't finish him off yet. We're going to do that. We'll move this guy out, and in fact, I'm going to take the shot there, which should do some pretty good damage. He's on auto attack. He'll shoot whatever he wants to shoot right now. He's trying to take out all the little stuff. And now he's focused fire on the other one. And overall, we didn't take much more damage that time than we did before, so that's really good. We'll take our final shot, and down he goes. And all the little drones are taken care of again. We're going to reposition once again. We'll keep sending certain people to the front lines, other people to the back. It's just the nature of the game, guys. Nature of the game. Oh, I don't know what those are. Those look bad, though. They look like bombs of some type. I'm going to see if I can avoid getting hit by one of those, if at all possible. I'm going to try to take a shot there. And I'm going to increase the damage that I do. I'm not sure what those things are. We got to get our ship out of there. And it looks like it's our turn to fire again, and we're going to. There it is. That might be enough to take him totally out. I don't know for sure. He's apparently absorbing a little bit of damage there. That's unpleasant. Shields are holding. Doing a pretty good job. We're going to focus fire this guy. You can actually A-click to make sure you stay on the right target. I'm going to Q and fire there. We're going to hit E and increase our damage. Get out of the storm, of course. And we're about to kill this guy off. It's not 100% guaranteed yet, but it's pretty close. We're able to fire our beam again, and it's going to do a significantly huge amount of damage. Going to back out here, going to move him out of the thing. There's a lot going on, guys, so if it seems like I'm just babbling on and saying random stuff, it's probably true. It's probably true. I am probably saying some random stuff. And we said good day, sir. Down he goes. So we have handled that, and now we're shooting off all the little drones that are coming around. And soon there will be nothing left to really have to deal with. And it should be the last of them. Oh, there's still 2 left. There's one there. I wonder if I can hit that with my little dude. Oh, it just timed out. Okay, so they eventually time out. Okay, so we managed to survive it. We got 1 experience. I assume that we're going to get more experience later on, and the auto attack is still going, guys. You can actually click to attack an area, so if anybody walks into the area, they'll automatically get shot. We got no bonus things and no bonus damage done to us either. If you get destroyed, your ship oftentimes will take negative effects. Alright, the Agektum will use every technique available to drain the Scholar of Knowledge. Perhaps this moment will contribute to the opening of the Ark and the end of this war. Alright, we got 2,090 monies and +3 to our supply. And that's pretty good. You see he's still attacking there. Because I think I hit A and I clicked there. Which I'm used to that being like an attack move, but it's actually attack wherever I click, or on whatever I click. Alright, let's jump on to the next area and see what's up. We'll go to this priority target, and I'll probably do one more jump after that if this is another battle. And then We'll probably break it off there. Our danger level is 2. I don't know, again, I assume harder and harder missions come as your danger level goes up. I don't know if there's a way to lower it or what. But let's see. Victory for the Orthani in systems like this has allowed them to set up any number of supply depots, supporting their lightning-fast advance toward Eos. Enemy forces are too far away to help this supply depot should you attack, but they could also transcode your position to a passing enemy fleet before they are destroyed. They offer compromise and trade. Alright, well we can get more stuff. Now we have an assault already, and we don't have that much money. Ironically, we can't even afford what they're offering us right now, which is, it's a little disappointing. I would like to see how the rogue plays out, but unfortunately I don't really see there being a way for us to do that. However, they do have attachments, and it looks like this is one that we could use if we could afford it. Sustained Energy Pulse. Fires a persistent pulse that regenerates the energy of allies within it. That would be really, really, really good if we could afford it right now, but unfortunately, as I said, we cannot. So, it is simply what it is, so we're going to jump on, and there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. Alright, and we'll come down here, and this might be the last one. If there's a battle here, we'll end it. If not, we'll go to the next battle. An Orthani shipyard looms in space. The Orthani take pride in their construction platforms. Losing one of the sides would serve as a warning to all enemy forces in the area. We'd attack it head-on and seize it. Direct communication would be pointless. Hack the central databank and convince them you are an Orthani fleet seeking repairs. Attempting to take it is too dangerous. Leave before they notice us. I'm taking it. Let's do it. We're going to go all out and try to capture the shipyard. Alright. And we have a long road ahead of us. Now, there's a pretty good chance we're going to get attacked on our way through. What I'd like to do is leave this guy in the back. He does seem to be a bit faster than the other ships. Like, the other two are about as fast as one another. Oh, and that was actually a bad mistake for me. I'm going to move down here. I'm going to move these guys back in to start attacking. And I suppose I could probably just fire right now and then move after the fact. There it is. Get out of the way and hopefully avoid getting killed. Already blasted through our shield. This is going to be kind of an interesting fight for us, because we're going to have a little bit of a hard time with this. Due mostly to the fact that we're going to have to be able to avoid their attacks, because they're going to be able to do a significant portion of damage to us. Alright, we got 1 second left before we can fire again. And we can now fire. And apparently we missed. Did we miss? Is that something that just happened? Doesn't look like we're doing a tremendous amount. I'd rather take care of that guy. Get him to move. Our shields are holding. Shields are holding, but not super strong at this point. This guy's almost down. We got 6 seconds to kill him off. I hope we can do it in time. 3, 2, 1, and then shields are back. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to fire on him. Then I'm going to move again. So that Lancer survived. Our ship is still holding out. This one's down, I'm pretty sure. There we go. We took him out. We can focus fire that guy down. We'll keep this ship moving, trying to dodge any laser beams coming our way. And it looks like we dodged once again. And down it goes. We're going to be able to do a tactical blast on that, and then we'll focus fire it down. There we go, and he should be down any second now. We got to get that guy out of whatever that storm is. I'm assuming he's moving in that direction. Oh, he was actually unable to move during that. Alright, well, we'll focus fire there, and we'll both move up that way. We're going to probably need some repairs on at least one of the vessels soon. Take a shot at the other one. And did they get through our shields? They just now got through the shields. And they're actually focusing a little bit of hatred on this one, which is actually pretty good. So that should be all there is. It's over. And a couple more shots, and then we can continue on. There'll be little ambush sites and things of that nature that pop up. We're going to use our repair thing on this ship, hopefully. There it is. Alright, and we will get ourselves moving once again. I don't know if just sitting around is a bad idea. I try to keep moving as often as I can. Like, I don't like to let stuff build up over time, so Like, do the battle and then move on. Don't sit around for a long time. But sometimes you want to wait for your shields to come back. I mean, there's reasons to be a little bit more cautious, but I tend to go a little bit more forward than backwards or hesitating, I guess you could say. Let's see. Let's go after that one. And we'll use our damage boost. And I think I have enough forward motion that I can probably just fire on that guy. And then move after the fact. Now, you don't want to move too far away. That's a mistake if you move too far away. So it looks like they're burning through our shield pretty quickly. They are trying to repair the hull right now as well. But I'm pretty sure it's down. I just finished it off. That's not bad. Alright, we'll focus fire this guy down. I think that's a good idea. And he's actually already ready to throw up his damage boost thing. We're able to do another blast with this guy. There it is. He's trying to repair once again. It's probably not going to happen. And he might. He might actually be able to. Alright, and we're going to do another blast. And we'll burn through his shield now, and the repairs are still going out. I think I'm just going to... Oh, they're going to get it finally. There it is. Alright. And now we're going to fire a blast once again. And here we're going to throw a repair out, and that should be it. In 15 seconds, that will be back online at full health. We're going to continue down this way. It seems like the jumps are coming in like just after. So about 5 seconds or so before our shields are back up. Alright, they are back up, and we're within range-ish. Okay, they should be coming to us now at this point, so let's get ourselves positioned tactically here. We'll go out a little bit wider with this one. I guess we'll go over here. That wouldn't be terrible. I would like to destroy this guy first, actually. So let's focus fire our attacks on him. Now, I realize the pulsar doesn't do much, but he does a little. He does do some damage. And he does the healing, and that's kind of the big thing. Doing the whole healing is actually a pretty big deal. Alright, let's see here. Well, we should be able to finish him right now. There he is. He is down. That one I don't care so much about. Let's deal with this guy right here. I think that's a good choice. I wish there was a way to... Are we stuck in that? Does that disable our engines? What does that do? I don't know what it did exactly, but it didn't seem great for us. Looks like we'll have to throw a heal up. Oh, let's see if we can't get out of the way with this guy. Alright, they're through the shield on him. I'm going to focus on this guy with the others. And as soon as he's down, we'll be good. And he is down, so now we're going to switch over to you. We'll get out of the... I think that thing's just melting our shield, I think is what it's doing. Throw the repair up on you. Looks like we're going to throw the blast down on that guy. And we're going to come down and finish him off. I think I can manage that. We'll see. I'll pilot the ship at the same time while moving. And there we go. Alright, I'm not sure how long before the shield will come back at this point. I'll throw another repair up, and we're doing pretty good. Usually I get this guy killed off quite frequently, in fact. Looks like the shield is slowly regenning, so this is the one time that I will sit around and wait. We're real close to the base, it's right here. So it'd be nice to be able to be like, "What's up? Knock knock, we're here to take everything from you." And it's going to be real cool. I don't know. We might capture the shipyard, and then I think we might still have to go around and search and see what else is out there. So that's a pretty real possibility. Oh, more guys just jumped in. I'm gonna focus fire that one down. Alright, and we're gonna do that. And he's getting hurt pretty badly, but I don't think it's quite enough yet. I'm gonna take him out, and now we're gonna move. Because if we don't, we're probably gonna end up being dead. Alright, let's hope that... Good, they both missed. Alright, we'll increase our damage output again. Alright, and we can finally finish them off, and we can move again. Ouch, that one hurt. Alright, so what we're going to do now is throw the heal up on him. We're going to focus fire down that guy, which is who we're already targeting. And then we'll move on. Try to avoid death. I mean, There's no telling whether we will or not. I think we've got that guy. I'll focus on him next. That was actually pretty painful. We'll throw another heal here. Gonna keep moving. I'm gonna focus fire this guy down too. Alright, he should be just about done. Okay, and then we can just focus the last guy here. There it is. Our shield should be back up soon. We can repair ourselves here. Oh, a little tiny bit of baby damage on our Lancer. But it looks like in the end it didn't matter much because we just crushed them. There we go. Now we'll get back into range over here. And we shall capture this thing. Won't take us too long. And I think that'll be victory and probably the end of the first look. I might have to go hunt down some enemies, but overall, there it is. You've captured the Orthani shipyard. And there it is, and we gained 1 experience. Like I said, I think we would get more experience, and I think there'd be leveling up and stuff throughout the ships and everything else. Avoid disabling your ships and gaining critical damage. When a ship reaches 0 health in battle, it will usually be disabled rather than destroyed. Disabled ships are automatically revived on your next jump, but have a chance of retaining critical damage. It adds persistent modifiers that negatively affect ships' performances. Repair criticals to avoid ship destruction. With each critical added over 5, there is an increased chance that the ship will be destroyed during battle instead of being disabled. Use repairs to remove criticals before they become a terminal problem. And basically the way that works, like in the last one I did, my Lancer that I was playing, like I had this exact same setup. My Lancer got destroyed like 2 or 3 in a row, and he only got 1 critical, but the critical he got meant that his shields would drain down automatically. So even if he wasn't being focused, his shields would go down to 0, which he doesn't have a lot of anyway, and then you'd have to wait until it recharged each time. So even if he was on the outskirts, it was still risky to go into battle without having full shields, or without the timer being ready to flip over to get the full shields back. So yeah, and there we go. As you leave the shipyard behind, the sound of its great engines working for the Ikari gives you comfort. 2250 monies and 2 supplies. We'd be able to continue on from here. But I think that kind of showcases the first look. There wasn't a lot to it. Now I'll go back to this global map here, the galaxy map, to show you guys. The last thing I was able to do was I made it all the way to the exit, but that was the end of basically where the early access was at that point. They've done some changing since then, but I haven't actually made it to an exit in the time between the episode and my first playthrough. So I don't know if they've added like another entire thing or what the case is. But, oh, they did, or at least it looks like they did. Okay, before it was just the one system, but now it looks like, yeah, it's got the... Alright, cool. So I'm really glad to see this, guys. This is going to be another one of those classic games, or those just, like, games that you get and that you'll play for forever. Like, FTL, to me, it was released back in, I think, like, November of 2012. I played it for a couple years now, and I enjoy that game immensely. I still play it to this day. So it's a really good game. I think this game is definitely on par with that. It will be one of those type of games for you guys. So if you like what you saw, I'll have all the information down below where you can pick it up, information on the game, the developers, and the developer is actually making strides in early access. I know a lot of people are kind of hesitant about early access games. This developer does seem to be doing work, and he's got a pretty good game here. There's a lot to do. It's a lot more tactical and technical than FTL as far as the combat. The other one's all about timers. This one's a little bit about timers, but it's also about maneuvering and moving your ships in and out and around and everything else and playing off of one another. It's a little bit more tactical with the fact that you have multiple different ships and multiple different ways to get through. So, either way, folks, that's going to do it for this first look. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will see you guys next time with another first look. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.